The U.S. Senate debating the Safeguard America Voters Act, commonly known as the SAVE Act. This legislation would change the way you register to vote, requiring voters to provide proof of citizenship when they register and to show accepted voter ID when casting a ballot. But it's not just officials in D.C. who are debating the bill. Fox 54's Gabe Glassman joins us live in the studio. Gabe, you've been speaking to officials and organizations across the state, and the responses seemed mixed.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kenesha. When it comes to the Save America Act, some people are concerned about its impact, which could potentially reach millions of Alabamians. If passed, the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act will change the identification you need to present when you show up to vote. The bill, now being debated on the Senate floor, has already gained backing from both Alabama Senators Katie Britt and Tommy Tuberville.
One of the main requirements of the bill is that people show documents like a passport or a birth certificate to be able to register to vote. And the reality is tens of millions of people don't have those documents readily available.
In Alabama, more than 3.6 million U.S. citizens don't have a passport. That's according to the Center for American Progress. It's one of the reasons why the Southern Poverty Law Center is against the SAVE Act. Another group of people who could face impacts, married women who have changed their last name, making their birth certificate invalid under the proposed identification laws.
Many women who've gotten married and others who've changed their name for various reasons don't have a birth certificate that matches their current legal name. And so they wouldn't be able to just show up and show their birth certificate. They would have to show additional documentation.
People who have changed their names, their current identification doesn't match their birth certificate. So, it is a concern because we believe that people have the right to vote, and this will be another barrier in that happening.
While these concerns exist, Secretary of State Wes Allen says he doesn't see any major roadblocks for people registering to vote.
The last thing I think the U.S. Senate wants to do is to put roadblocks up into people being able to register to vote. And that's the same thing with our office, but we're ready to implement the Save America Act if and when it is passed and signed into law. So we're ready to comply and to help educate those out there that would like to register to vote.
Now, the vote to even debate the SAVE Act just narrowly passed with a 51-48 final count yesterday. The talks surrounding the SAVE Act could last for days, but it's expected to end in a failed vote. From the Fox 54 studios, I'm Gabe Glassman.